Hey guys, I did for the car project. This is the car that I would like to buy. So the price was $30,000. The first bank was offering like 80%, and the second one was offering 5%. So the first bank I have to pay every month 718. The second one I have to pay 483. The first bank, the interest is 4,463, and the second bank, the interest will be 4,776. So how did you apply your knowledge and skills in the course to the project? I applied very well. I learned how to use the interest in formula. I learned different type of interest. You know, there's a different type of interest, so I learned what's the new idea or concept you learned important. You know, you will never figure out how much you have to pay every month without applying the formula. So sometimes you might pay some amount that's equal to the principal, the interest. So if you don't use the formula, you might not be able to figure out how much you pay every month and how much interest you pay. So what have you learned from the project that applies some aspect of your personal life? You know, before I came to the class, I didn't know how to use interest. I didn't have no idea. I didn't know deep understanding of using interest. No clue. But after class, I learned that interest is extra amount you have to pay after when you borrow loan. So I would love to share with you guys some story that, you know, I'm foreigner, so where I came from, you don't pay interest. You're just against the policy that we have back home. So me and my brother, when we came to the United States, we tried to borrow to buy a car. So we went to the bank and they said you have to pay that amount. So the bank said every month you have to pay 200. So we said, okay, that's 200 is nothing. So we said, you know, every month we're gonna pay 200, that's nothing. So we're thinking that if we pay 200, the principal will go down. But he didn't explain to us there's interest that we have to pay. So every month we keep paying the 200, 200, 200. After 2 years, we went to the bank and said, you know, what's left? You know, it's over. They said, you're not even close. And they keep explaining to us that there's interest, and we don't have any idea what he's talking. He's just trying to explain to us that, you know, there's interest that you have to pay, but we don't have any idea. So we made a plan and we put a lot of money and we paid off the car. So, you know, going to another country is just, they have different process of borrowing money and paying interest. So I will advise that anyone who, you know, we all have a loan to pay, you know, school loan, car loan. I will advise that if you have huge money, that you should go to Middle East or those countries that don't have any interest. So take some money from them and pay off your amount, and then you can pay them back without interest. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So, yeah, that's my project. Any question?
You're right. It tells you're